What's going on, Rebel? Let's fix the... There. I don't have to. What's up, Zach? Happy New Year. Hey, give me a Red Bull. Yeah, sorry, it's my mom's birthday, and so we went out to dinner. My brother just got into town, and so we it was a last-minute dinner thing. I don't care. Why do we don't have one?
None cold. I only put a couple in there at a time, so the kids don't pull for them.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Are we good? Do it. Does it seem good? Looks good. Let's make sure we're good. And then, yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's dig in. It's going to take us 2 hours to get through this. So, let's see. Now, where's the, when you get a minute, can you find the, roller? Oh, my Lord. I'm going to have to get a Red Bull, guys. I may not make it. We may all take a nap tonight and wake up, finish our break in the morning. Yeah, Rebel, I'm a little surprised it took that long to finish as well. What?
The lint rollers right there.
Oh. That was a little surprising to me that it took that long, but you know. What are you gonna do, right? Sometimes it just does. Yes, it will be contagious, but I'm gonna yawn every once in a while. It's gonna be the way it is. Bye. I'm hoping they will hurry up with the checklist for leaf metal. That's always a good product. And so we definitely need that checklist.
Is this the stuff you did with the thick sleeves?
Were there thick sleeves in this? I think there might have been.
This wasn't the one we did all thick sleeves of.
No.
Okay.
Well, you know, again, I think the thing with Bowman Draft was that the jumbos is that the super jumbos didn't ship yet. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean that really is what I think drove. I think that's what drove the Bowman Draft. Oh, really? What's it out on the website? Because I'm not sure that I agree where it's at. You know, I don't know. I think you got a lot of people saying, oh yeah, it's the greatest thing in the world because you're jamming up people for $4,000, you know, way over $4,000 on a break. I mean, I'm happy to, you know, everybody seemed to want more, so I'm happy to do it, but if it doesn't sell out, yeah, best normally isn't shipped with it, but I mean, it was this time. Now, I just think it was those combination of factors. So, you know, let me check. Let me check Topps real quick. Kind of curious.
So So now if they've sold it, are they gonna still be called tops or?
Yeah, they're not going to change that. I see Bowman Draft Light. Yeah, super. It's funny, but super jumbos have 5 autos, but only 6 boxes, so you get 30 versus 24. So you know it is what it is. All right, here we go. So that's going to take care of the sleeving. We're going to do it like we did last time. So this might take a little bit of work for us to get where we need to get. So let me get my attention. Let me get this camera focused in where I want it to be. That's better. You know yeah, and that's I think what's driving Bowman's best too. This argument over Hajar for the Twins out of 249. JT Schwartz, I'm guessing he's a Met out of 499 over Wander, and whether or not it's his rookie or not. Brant Herter, Detroit Tigers, and Joe Mack, Miami Marlins. Kevin Cops. So they're going to take care of on the back end. We're going to do like we did last time, you know, and then as we need to figure out some of these college guys, we'll get it figured out. Maddox Bruns is an Angel, right? No, he's a Dodger, right? Maddox Bruns. Maddox Bruns is a Dodger. Colton Montgomery. Not sure. Chicago. One of them. We'll know which one at the end when we recap. What's up, Toast? Tyler Black, Milwaukee. Ben Casprarius. I don't know. I think he was a Dodger too, right? Better up, Gory, you're gonna fall behind. Cooper Kinney, Tampa Bay. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. This is a weird time, you know, with everything going on. It's just so everything is so weird right now, guys. Tideman, Toronto. Kellington is a Pirate. Garrett Mitchell, Milwaukee, Future Threads. Cody Morissette, Miami. And Carter Jensen is a Royal. So when we get done with this, at the end, we will recap by team. And any of the college guys, they'll be marked so we know, you know. Panini Elite Extra. Joe Mack, Miami Marlins out of 110. Out of 499, Our. Caleb Robertson, Arizona. Nice one. Landon Marceau out of 72. That's a good auto. Now, I got to stop doing that. That's not good. And then Andrew Abbott, Cincinnati Reds. People keep telling me, I heard another person today all freaked out about this direct-to-consumer thing. It doesn't make any sense. I don't believe I believe it's going to happen partially. I do. But it just doesn't make any sense. Carson Williams, Tampa Bay. Tyler Hardman, he's New York. I'm not sure which New York. Looks like blue on the back. Carson Tucker, Cleveland. out of 199. Drew Gray, Chicago. Drew Gray was the Cub, yeah, I believe. Brady House. It doesn't make any sense to me that you would absolutely destroy your market like that. That you would upend. And I just don't. Well, it's fanatics. I don't think that's the case. Why would you buy tops to destroy the market? It doesn't make any sense to me. Maddox Bruns out of 999. I think he's a Dodger. Michael McGreevy, St. Louis, because people they'll just walk away. They'll just walk away. Tyler Madison, Detroit. Eric Sarantola, remember him, Kansas City. Khalil Watson, Miami. Yeah. Might want to get Ian back here to help you. Or get somebody on the... you might want to get Ian back here to help you. Brandon Boissier, I don't know. Nationals out of 121. Tanner Allen, Miami Marlins out of 499. Carlson, what the hell kind of autograph is it? Look at that thing. What is that? Is that a CT? I mean, make an effort, dude. That's embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself. Tommy Mace. People pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man, these guys. John Rhodes. I don't know which team he is. But we'll have it all figured out then. To me, that it just all the nonsense. I think all the paranoia is silly right now. A, because we don't know, but B, I just don't see it. Out of 190, Dustin Sens. Sens. Ben Kud. Hey, Rebel, how do we pronounce this guy's last name? Asa Lacey, Future Threads. Look at this, JT Schwartz. JT Schwartz. Was he a Met? I think he might have been a Met. Now, is JT Schwartz a Met or a Yankee? Peyton.
He is a Met.
So we'll find out sooner than later, I guess, right? And I don't know how long Fanatics has left, but it'll be interesting when Topps has everything. Mason Miller. Out of 200, Jordan Wicks for Chicago. Out of 499. Craig Biggio, what's the matter? Well, that's no good. Javier Pena. Ooh, it's got a ding on the corner. See that? It's got a ding right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think it's going to be an epic disaster, because to me, in order for it to be an epic disaster, they would have to make some serious changes, And I don't think it'll be the best thing that's ever happened. Out of 499, McDougal, I think prices are going to go back up. Jay Allen. He's a red. San Francisco, Handa. Peyton Wilson, Kansas City. But I don't think the sky's falling. And there's Lonnie White. I don't think the sky's falling. Cooper Bowman, but if it does, if I'm wrong and they do completely and totally direct to consumer and cut everybody else out, I'll just find something else to do. Cooper Bowman, New York. Cooper Bowman. Cooper Bowman, a Met or a Yankee? I think he's a Met.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a Met.
Andrew Abbott out of 499. Cooper Bowman is a Yankee, so Bowman is a Yankee. Huh? Out of 49, Mick Abel. Milwaukee Brewers, Benalis. Tanner Allen. These college guys, don't ask me, but if they're not an autograph, I'm not even going to ask. I mean, we'll figure it all out.
I'm actively looking them all up as I look.
Donta Williams, Baltimore. Francisco, I think it's Nina. That's kind of neat. Yariel Gonzalez, Detroit. Hidden gem. That's a nice one. Joe Mack, Miami Marlins. Edwin Arroyo, Seattle. I don't know. But I had two good conversations about it today. I had one where I think the person's a little paranoid. And they're very much the sky is falling. Then I had a conversation with another guy who's very much, optimistic about things not changing. So we'll see. Kuderna. Matthew Nelson. Cincinnati Reds out of 190. Cameron Colley, Texas out of 499. Griff McGarry. Kuderna. Okay. Phillies. James Wood. Oh, that's a terrible autograph, too. Thought he was an actor. San Diego, and there's Benny. Colorado. Kuderna. Okay. What was the other guy? Eway. Kai Bush is an Angel out of 78. Andrew Thomas, Seattle out of 249. Barger, Toronto. It's pretty. Ty Madden, Detroit out of 215. That's nice. See, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that autograph. Matt Lane. Yeah, I think there will be some changes. I just don't. I don't know what Zach. What do you? I guess I don't understand what people think is going to happen. I think there's some people, Mike Jarvis, Pittsburgh, who are under some impression. Noel, Cleveland. Ooh, here's Kumar Rocker. Oh, not an autograph though. He's a Matt. Cody Morissette, Miami. Look at least that's effort on the autograph. And Tyler Black. I think there's people who think it's going to be suddenly because Fanatics has it. It's going to be pie in the sky. And things are going to be what do you honestly, not you, but I mean a general you think is going to change. Henry Tejada at a 249. I think the best case scenario is for us is if nothing changes for the hobby as a whole. Caleb Roberts, it's just a new owner like it was when Michael Eisner bought Topps, with his company, and things moved on. Tyler Madison, Detroit. I think people are pieing this guy, and then when I ask people, what are you pieing this guy about? Well, they don't know. I still think that's going to come into play. I still think that's going to come into play. I think that's going to be challenged at some point. Corder Real, he's a Dominican prospect. I just can't believe no one's going to do anything. Nick Nastrini. Oh, yeah, that's right. We said he's a Dodger because Nasty is in his name. And all Dodgers are nasty. CC Sabathia, he's Cleveland out of 49. And out of 49 as well, Edwin Rosario. That's a good autograph. Good for you. Some effort. This is the second one that I'm seeing corner damage on, though. So, just so you guys know, Brady Allen, whoever has the international spot. Oh, David. Yeah. I look at how much MLB. Yeah, you're right. Soccer Dog, you're right. A lot of QC from both Topps and Panini. Well, yeah, you're right. There hasn't been a lot of innovation on Topps end. Tyler Madison out of 84. And do we believe us sitting here right now that there's going to be a lot of innovation from Fanatics out of $4.99? I don't think so. They've got the whole market. They've got the whole market, right? So what do they have to do? CC Sabathia, what do they have to do to make it anything different? Right? De Leon, what do they have to do? I honestly, quality control, I think, is a problem in 95% of the products. And I think the ones where it's not an issue are probably sold direct on Topps or Panini's website. They're, so I think 195 Junior Garcia, if we can just maintain, I think that's a great thing. Out of 499, Carter Jensen. Christian Scott, Net, New York. For some reason, I want to say he's a Yankee. Net. Christian Scott. And then Tommy Mace. He's New York. I want to believe Yankees, but because he's black.
Scott is a Met.
Oh, he's a Met. Jeez, figures.
And who's the other one?
Tommy Mace, Florida.
M-A-S-E?
M-A-C-E.
M-A-C-E.
Out of 99.
Tommy Mace?
Yeah.
He is a Cleveland Indian.
Tommy Mace is an Indian. Out of 99. I do apologize. I don't know all these, so, Yeah, you're right, Rebel. Nikhazy out of $9.99. At some point, you got to stop blaming a pandemic. Out of $4.59. Pete Hubeck. I don't know. Tyler McDonough, Boston. Evan Justice, Colorado. Donta Williams. Yep, you're right. I mean, I don't, but again, I'm saying this as a general you. I'm saying this not as a specific you to anyone, but a general you. I talk to people and then, they say, oh, this and that. And I'm like, well, what do you think is going to happen? And that's really my question. Hunter Goodman, Colorado. Tyler Madison, Detroit. Do you think that prices are magically going to go down? Hey, look at Gyro. Do you think Jose Torres, Cincinnati, prices are magically going to go down? VRs for Philly. And the product is going to be more available? Is that what you think is going to happen? What do you think? What is a direct-to-consumer model? I hear all these guys, I can't wait till it's direct. What does a direct-to-consumer model mean? Let's see. It means that, number one, prices are going up. There's no chance prices are going down, right? Jose Torres out of 92. Let's say they sell them in the Fanatic shops. So you mean to tell me there won't be a run on Fanatic shops? Max Muncy, Oakland out of 249. If they stop selling them at Walmart and Target, or if they sell them online, what happens now when people go to try to buy things online? Aren't there bots everywhere that buy this stuff up? Future Threads out of 199. Kevin Cops, San Diego. Lonnie White is a Pirate. Maddox Bruns, he's a Dodger, I think. I just don't think, I don't know what people think is going to happen. Are you magically going to get what you want at the price you want it? Will the quality control be better? Will the hits be better? Will what? What? I mean, what? Right? Let's say Fanatics completely and totally decides that they're going to, and they have the right to, effectively stop people from selling any of their product at card shows, right? I was talking to somebody about this because they control it all. If you buy this, you cannot sell this at a card show. You cannot sell it on eBay. Because they could take this away from eBay. If we put a picture up there, we don't have control of that. They do, right? For eBay. So they could do a lot of things. Mercado is a Cuban prospect out of Puerto Rican prospect. Far out of $4.99. They could tell you that, right? And if you buy our stuff, Jackson Jobe out of $1.99. You cannot resell it. Detroit on eBay. Austin Love, St. Louis. You cannot, you effectively kill card shows. You cannot get you can only grade with our grading company, right? Because in order for you to buy it, you have to agree to all of it, or you can't buy it. So they could do that. They could. Khalil Watson, Miami. Now, would it be silly for them to chase everybody out of 172 who did something? Tyler McDonough. Tyler McDonough. Ooh, man, that card's got some roll marks on it. Big time. He's Boston. Bryce Miller, Seattle. Tanner Colehep, Detroit. And Matthew Nelson is a Cincinnati Red, right? Hey, somebody needs to come in here and start. These guys need to start working. We cannot fall behind. I mean, to me, there's a lot of things that could happen if Fanatics wanted to. They could completely and totally lock up the market. Nathan Hickey out of 208. Maybe they come up with something where I'm just saying, could they? They could. Could they come up with something where they say the only cards that can be sold are cards that have been graded and by us? Yeah, they could keep it off of eBay very easily. Soccer Dog. They keep it off of eBay very easily. Ian Mahler out of $4.99. Asa Lacey. You can only grade your cards with our company. Manolfi Jimenez. You could only sell the cards on the site that we have designated and set up for you to sell your cards on. Right? No, absolutely not. It would not. What are you talking about? No. Why would it be? Because they control these cards. These are their cards. And if they say by buying these cards you agree to these terms and you buy these cards, they only have to go after a few people. They only have to hit a few people doing it, right? Chase McDermott out of 122. And a club could say, if we give you this Corvette, you can't ever sell it. And then if you try to sell it, the club can say, nope, sorry. Look at that. You can kind of see that corner ding on there. Out of $4.99. Absolutely they could. Asa Lacey. And out of 99, Tanner Allen, Miami Marlins. Sure, I think you're mistaken if you think that they couldn't or they wouldn't if that's where the control they wanted to have. They could absolutely go straight to eBay, and eBay would just block people from being able to sell it. Right? And every single time it turns up on a website, Dominic Hamill out of 27. Hamill, net. Is he a Met or a Yankee? Hamel. Michael Morales, Seattle. Hamel. Hamel. Okay. Dominic Hamill is a Met. Michael Morales, Seattle. CC Sabathia, Relic. eBay wouldn't have a choice. What do you mean? You think eBay would have a choice? Harold Grant, Dominican League. What do you guys think? Honestly, what are you guys saying? Can you literally, a company that is that big, who says to you before you buy it, by buying you agree to the following terms, and one of those terms being you can't sell on eBay, and they go to eBay and they say, look, these are the terms. People can't do that. And what is eBay going to say? We'll fight you in court. Okay, fight us in court. They control everything. We're going to take from you. If you don't follow our rules, no one's ever going to sell another jersey on your site. No one's ever going to sell anything on your site. No one's going to sell anything because we'll just go to court and see what happens. What is eBay going to do? They're a resale site. Henry Davis, Pittsburgh. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that Fanatics could do that. And it doesn't matter if it's practical, if they just want to make sure that they control everything. They can control everything, guys. Nobody can do anything. They can literally say, if we go into a shop, it's like some of these guys with their memorabilia. They go into a shop and somebody's selling their memorabilia and they don't like it. They can tell them to take it down. I didn't authorize that. Michael, Mitch Pratt, Texas. You know who does that around here? Jack Clark. Jack Clark apparently just shows up to stores randomly and tells people. Austin Wells, New York. He's a Yankee. McCade Brown, Colorado. Calvin Ziegler. Do you think people are just going to be able to get away with? I didn't know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Remember that? And that is true. You can't just say, I didn't know. And somebody would be like, oh, well, if you didn't know. No. Give us our stuff back. Willie Fanis out of $4.99. Junior Garcia out of $9.99. Tovar is a Rocky. Yeah, they do. It's something illegal. You don't think eBay has a responsibility to make sure something illegal is not sold on their website? That's illegal. Cooper Kinney, Tampa Bay. Absolutely. No. The eBay is a facilitator. Who has deeper pockets? The seller or eBay? There's Jordan Lawler. No. eBay is a facilitator. You're facilitating selling of illegal things. Are you saying that eBay has a responsibility to not sell drugs? Drugs are illegal. And if Fanatics says you can't do this, per to the terms of our contract, the seller can't do this, what's eBay going to do? I'm not dooming and glooming because I don't think any of this is going to happen, guys. I honestly don't. McGarry, Phillies, out of $4.99. Ethan Murray, out of $9.99. Because I think if any of those things happened, what's up, Joe? I think if any of those things happen, it's the end of the industry. There's no rant. I'm not upset with anything. Seattle. Curvello. I don't think any of this is going to happen. I'm just saying it could all happen. Cood, what did we say this was? Kooderna? Out of 175 for Kansas City. And then Trey Sweeney. I'm just saying they could if they wanted to, right? They could if they wanted to. Right. It's illegal. Well, okay, if you think that, I'm sorry, I hate to say that you're wrong. I hate to say that you're wrong. But I also will tell you right now that eBay will not do that and risk what's going on. Been a long year for you, has it, Jesse? Haven't sold anything. Alex Uloa. I don't know what this guy is. And it would be as simple as eBay, right? And you'd be selling, and you would be violating the terms of your purchase from Fanatics, which means your good would be effectively trying to sell something illegally, right? Yeah, but so you think eBay would let you do that? Yeah. Out of 109, I think you're underestimating if they wanted to control the market or not. Benalis, Milwaukee, under this scenario that I'm talking about, Ben Kasperius, Los Angeles. Was he a Dodger, I think? Matthew Nelson, he's a catcher for the Reds, out of 99. Under the scenario that I'm talking about, Fanatics wants to control the entire market. I 100% guarantee you. I 100% guarantee you if Fanatics went to Topps and said, this is our contract, people cannot sell these on eBay, eBay would not let you sell it. 100% guaranteed. Caleb Roberts, because you know why? Fanatics would say, okay, eBay, we're going to take you to court and find out. and they'll spend millions out of 215. You would be illegally selling that on eBay. You would be illegally selling that on eBay if you try to sell it, and it wouldn't get that far. Out of 215, JT Schwartz. Jackson Glenn, Pittsburgh. You would be violating the terms of the purchase of that good, and therefore your attempt to sell that on eBay would be illegal. 1 out of 80. And eBay, Kumar is Ahmed in this. eBay wouldn't even let you sell it. 100% guarantee you eBay would not even let you sell it. And Net Auto. I forged all those. It looks like Doom, but it really says Net. 100%. Sorry to tell you. You're 100% wrong on that one. Out of 999, Del Castillo. Henry Davis out of 249. Bryce Jarvis. When somebody has when somebody says that somebody's selling, I've had people come back to me. 19 more cents. Out of 49. Oh, that's funny. Texas, Aaron Zavala. Patch auto. It'll never happen. Okay, well, no. Is there anywhere in Nike, when you buy a pair of Nikes, that they say that you cannot resell these on eBay? Is there anything when you buy Levi's or Sony that says that you cannot resell them when you purchase them? Is there anything that says that? See, you're talking about things that aren't happening. I'm talking about things that they could do if they wanted. 2 different things out of $9.99. Because if Levi said you cannot resell our Levi's on eBay, and every single time a pair of Levi's showed up, they said, take it down. Hunter Goodman out of $4.99. So you're incorrect. I hate to say it to you. You're incorrect. TJ White out of $2.10. If part of the terms of buying a pair of Levi's is they can never be resold on eBay, they can just, that's it. They'll just take it down. Mason Black, San Francisco. Or you know what? Even worse, you'd never be allowed to buy from, you'd never be allowed to buy any cards again from Fanatics. Okay, that good? Then you know what's going to happen to eBay. So, but what you're saying to me is incorrect, because I'm telling you that if Fanatics did that, it would happen. Right. And if Sony and Nike and Levi's wanted to, they could. Mike Jarvis, Pittsburgh, they choose not to. But they could. They could. Joe Rocker. Christian Scott. I don't know if Christian Scott. Did we say Mets? Huh? Really? The feds will have to stop that? Are the feds going to stop Fanatics from owning baseball, football, and basketball, you think? I don't think they will. Washington. Again, I don't think any of that's going to happen. I don't believe any of that's going to happen. But they could. They could, if they wanted to, stop you from selling on eBay. Absolutely. They could stop you from, now they can't probably go as far as stop you from selling at shows, but they could stop you from doing anything else other than what they authorize you to do if you buy your stuff. Out of 249, Perez. Absolutely they can. Would that mean they're small and petty? Absolutely it would. But they could. That's all I'm saying. They could, not they will. Honestly, I think what we're going to see, Zach Geloff, Oakland, is much of the same. Much of the same. Maybe a little bit more selling on the website. On their website. Okay. Ultimately, that's why I think there's 4 distributors who lost their baseball product altogether, and the rest of them lost half. It's not because people aren't going to be selling them on the website more. Jaden Hill, Colorado. Aaron Zavala, Texas, out of $4.99. Brett Carey, Los Angeles. Venmo 8 cents. John Rhodes, Baltimore, autograph. Jaden Hill. Somebody's paying about 8 cents too much for my autograph. Jesse, do not Venmo him 8 cents. That's way too expensive. If you're paying for my autograph, something's wrong. The world as we know it has ended. Tyler Madison, Detroit, out of 121. Nikhazy for Cleveland out of 499. Sarantola, Kansas City. Kyle Manzardo, Tampa Bay out of 93. Manzardo, I like it. For years, Brady House, Washington. I use an auto pen, actually. I use an auto pen. I did not, unfortunately. Out of 205, Dominic Hamill, he was a Met. Edwin Rosario, prospect. TJ White, auto. Robert Gasser is a Padre. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff coming up. And no time to prepare for everything that needs to be done. So I couldn't. TJ White, as much as I wanted to, out of 74. So you could be my eyes and ears, though, Jesse, if you see anything that looks good. Luke Murphy. I'm going to guess Angel. Justice Thompson, Cincinnati. Maddox Bruns out of 205 as a Dodger. And Carter Jensen. Lots of fun things happening that I need to make sure that we're on top of. Can you post a link to the Mauricio Dubon camo? Did I have one on here before? Did I upload that somewhere? I'll have to look for it, Max. Have Bo and Zoe come over and start dealing with boxes. And you have Katie come over here and start sleeving these things. And
those are regular sleeves and sort.
Yep, so we can figure out who they go with. This one's got to be all hands on deck. Do I have that one still? I probably have that one still. It's on Facebook. Max, YouTube somewhere. Look up search the word commercial on our channel. I bet you it comes up. Bryce Miller out of 106, Seattle. De La Cruz, Cincinnati out of 249. Not as many Dominicans as I thought, prospects as I thought. Sandy Sanchez, he's Dominican. Tanner Allen is Miami. And then Trey Sweeney. All these college guys have a team, like I said, but we'll get them figured out. We knew who they were last time. Luke Waddle or Waddell, I don't know, out of 180, Atlanta. Hey, look at that, Fred Lynn. That's cool. Passing the torch, Fred Lynn and Jaron Duran. That's cool. I like it. So are you saying that once Fanatics officially start selling, I need to start buying Pokemon cards? Henry Davis. Oh, look, redemption. Prospect material signature orange, Alec Thomas. Who's Alec Thomas in that? A-L-E-K. Nat.
What?
Alec. A-L-E-K. Thomas. Andrew Abbott.
Spell it again for me.
A-L-E-K. Alec is the first name.
Alec Thomas.
Yeah.
He's a Diamondback.
Arizona Diamondback. Orange. I don't know what that's out of. Prospect Material Signature Orange. Do you have your headphones in?
One, but I.
No wonder you can't hear me. Jeez, no wonder no one can hear. Listen to me. Diamondbacks. I don't think so, guys. I honestly don't think. You know, I don't know. I just don't. None of the things that I keep hearing, all the doom and gloom that I keep hearing, make any sense. None of it makes sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you alienate the base? You know, Jordan VR's out of $4.99. Connor Norby out of $9.99. And you know what? Like it or not, Braylon Tavera, Dominican. Why would you kill Breaking 2? Christian Encarnacion Strand. Wait a minute. I think that's spelled different. Minnesota. Will Bednar. Hey, he's a Giant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we did. Remember it was a Giant, Rebel. We pulled a Giant 101. And it was too big to fit in the thing. It just, you know, I don't know. I just don't think the doom and gloom. I think the doomers and gloomers haven't thought it through. Out of $9.99 for St. Louis. I think the doomers and gloomers will always be doomers and gloomers, though, about everything. Taj Bradley, Tampa Bay, Hidden Gems. Calvin Ziegler. Calvin Ziegler net. Calvin. Look at you, can't hear me. Annette.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here talking to you once again.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking to Katie.
No, when I say Annette, that's not Katie. Calvin Ziegler.
He is a Met.
In New York Mets, Calvin Ziegler. Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. Tanner Allen out of 187. Dominic Hamill, $4.99. He's a Met. Austin Hendrick. Red. Minnesota Twins, Encarnacion out of 72. Ethan Murray, Milwaukee. Someone said to me again the other day, oh, this hobby, it's not for the kids anymore, and it really should be. You know, I'm so tired of hearing that nonsense. Edwin Arroyo, Seattle. Oh, look at this, out of 9. This one's nice. Juan Mercado. Juan, I don't know. Prime number. Wait a minute. 8 or 9, they're both not prime numbers. What are you talking about? That's kind of neat. I like that. David Hamilton. That's pretty sweet. Milwaukee. Is this numbered? I feel like that one should be. Joshua Baez. Ricky Tideman, Toronto. Eric Sarantola, Kansas City, out of $4.99. It's just numbered out of 9, so I figured it would. De Los Santos, Dominican. Cal Conley, Atlanta Braves. Pretty house. Flesh and blood. Nah, we just shut it all down. We just shut it all down. What are you going to do? Juan Martinez out of $9.99. Zane Mills out of $4.99. Brendan Donovan. St. Louis. Edwin Arroyo, Seattle. Jordan Lawler, Arizona. I'll just go back to the house. There's not the money in gaming that everybody would like to think that there is or believe that there is. There's just not. The only guys that are making money in gaming have been around for a long time. And they have giant allocations and huge followings. And it's hard to do any of that stuff. I feel for anybody who's trying to get it involved in this now. It's tough. Shane Panzini, Kansas City, out of 80. Tyler Hardman, out of 249. New York. Brandon Marsh. Ooh, oh, no, that's Drew Baker. That's not Brandon Marsh. Drew Baker is a Tampa Bay Ray. Brandon Marsh is an Angel. Not yet. They will, though. They'll own the Cornhole League. Brian Holgate. When they own the Cornhole League, they own everything. Again, I don't think it's doom and gloom. I don't. So, out of 154 for the Dominican, Chalice. Joe Mack, Miami, out of 249. Spencer Torkelson. Again, I will say none of the things I was saying earlier I believe are going to happen. I'm just saying they could if they wanted to. Detroit. But none of it makes sense to me. Ooh, out of 49, Matthew Nelson for the Cincinnati Reds. That's pretty. None of the doom and gloomers make any sense to me. Gavin Williams. I mean, seriously, one guy said that they believe Fanatics is going to control it to the point where they're going to have their own grading. You can only use their grading company and sell it through theirs. And that's where I'm like, you know, and then he gives me the link to this article. And I'm like, yeah. Carter Jensen, Kansas City. Corella, out of 55. So, I mean, you know, he might be right. Out of 49, Nick Lodolo. I just don't believe it. James Trianto, Chicago. Jackson Glenn. So we'll see. What's up, Matt? What's going on? John Rhodes out of 128, Baltimore. Brooks Goswin, Chicago. Out of 499. I can't remember which one. De La Paz, Dominican. Life get in the way. I'm sorry. Mike Jarvis. Pittsburgh in Vicksburg. Jackson Job, Detroit. Me too. Let's just call the break tonight. I'm gonna go watch a movie or something. Fall asleep with Zach. Zach, can I come over and hang out, watch a movie? Quincy Hamilton out of 121, Houston. Connor Hoagland, Toronto, out of 499. Tristan Casas, he's a Red Sox. Nick Castrini. Sounds like castrated, so he's clearly a Dodger. And James Triantos. He's like, Zach's like, do I answer? Do I just pretend like I didn't hear anything and go away? Pretend like I didn't hear and go away. Mitch Bratt, Texas, out of 999. Chase Petty out of 459. Christian McLeod. That's a weird name. McLeod, Minnesota. Will Bednar. Hey, he's a Giant. What do you know? Bednar. Bednar's out of 99. Will Bednar. I wonder if he's going to be any good. So theoretically, what's coming in this week? Well, theoretically, Super Jumbos. Bowman Draft Super Jumbos. I have more cases of Bowman Draft Jumbos on their way in now. Out of $4.99, Colton Cowser. Nick Castrini out of $9.99. Sandy Sanchez is an autograph for the Dominicans. And Ryan Webb is a Cleveland Indian. So, what else do I have? Bowman's Best coming in. I think that's it. Oh, no, I have Bowman Light. I have more Bowman Light coming in. Out of 189, Mitch Bratt, sorry, Texas. Who's this guy? Christian Encarnacion Strand. What was he? Cleveland, right? Yasser Mercedes is a Dominican prospect. But we're going to take, what we're going to do, Chad Patrick, Arizona, out of 73. James Triant. Man, this guy keeps showing up. What we're going to do is I also have 2 boxes of Bowman Jumbos that I picked up. So we're going to take the Bowman Draft Light and we're going to mix it with the Bowman Jumbos.
Is this important because it doesn't have a symbol or a city or team name or anything like that? Just wasn't sure if it was a hit.
Yeah, well, I mean, none of these do. They don't have, you have to look these up. These are college.
Well, I know, but it doesn't even have, like, it normally would have
a college name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a college name and a symbol like that one.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a symbol and a college name, but it doesn't have either of those.
That's odd. We'll have to keep an eye out. Mason Miller.
So I didn't know if that was.
I don't know. Maddox Bruns out of 206. Peter Hubeck out of 249. Peter Hubeck, and that, who is he, a Dodger or an Angel? Christian, Henry Davis. There's Henry Davis out of 210. Henry Hubeck is a Dodger. Hubeck, hubris. Got it. Now I got it locked in. Henry Davis. Christian MacLeod. Trey Sweeney. MacLeod. So what else we got going on? Anyone fun and exciting? Nothing here at 10:56 on a Tuesday night when everyone should be in bed. Quarter Real out of 499. He's Dominican. Quincy Hamilton, Houston out of 999. Jeffrey Mercedes is Dominican. Denzel Clark autograph for Oakland. Christian Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. Nothing going on in California, Jesse? Matt, did you get arrested again? Is that how come your life keeps getting in the way of your cards? Yeah, it's hard getting arrested. James Wood, San Diego out of 999. Dominican prospect Lenny Corella out of 499. Oh, look at that. 6 out of 7. That's nice. Wow, that's a nice piece of patch. Emerson Hancock for Seattle. That's pretty. Pretty piece of patch. So a couple of low-numbered things. That's nice. Luke Murphy. Did we determine who Luke Murphy is? Luke Murphy is an Angel. Kevin Copps. Jesse said, boring over here. Lakers are meh. There's still 5 more days till football. Yeah. Lakers do kind of suck. Were you work travel tomorrow? Ugh. Connor Norby out of 121. Out of 499, Dalen Lyle. Austin Hendrick. Future Threads. And Cooper Bowman autograph for the Yankees. Cooper Bowman for the Yankees. Sal Frelick. You know what product is out next, right? Panini, Topps Archive Active out of 121, James Wood. Gavin Williams out of 249. 2022 Topps Archive Active. Archive Signature Active. Tristan Cases for Boston. Minnesota Twins, Christian Encarnacion Strand. On the 19th. On the 19th, Frank Mazzucato. That is less than a month away from 2022 Series 1. Hey, you got this one right here, Jesse? I got a Kobe rookie over here. James Wood again out of 231, San Diego. Nathan Hickey, Boston out of 249. De Jesus, Dominican. Tanner Allen. I'll take a picture. I'll show it to you, Jesse. Miami. Ryan Spikes is Tampa Bay. So we are 6 weeks away from 2022 Series 1. Denzel Clark out of 121. Nick Bush out of 499. De Los Santos, Dominican. Drew Baker, Tampa Bay. Auto. Colton Cowser. He's a Baltimore Oriole. It's from that that set that you know I'm talking about. Milcar out of 999 for Seattle. Tommy Mace out of 230 for Cleveland. Tanner Colehep out of 210 for Detroit. Jacob Steinmetz for Arizona. Trey Sweeney. It takes a long time for these things to get finalized. I mean, again, I don't think we're going to see any changes this year. I just don't. I think the wheels are already in motion, and why would you interrupt the flow of it? Out of 999, Harold Grant is a Dominican. Steinmetz from Arizona out of 499. Brandon Marsh for the Angels. Joshua Baez, patch auto. That's nice. Out of 149. And look, Marcelo. I don't know. It's a few years, though, for both, right? Out of 210, Ethan Wilson. Brandon Boise or Boise, I don't know, for Nationals. Hey, Eston. Kyle Manzardo, Tampa Bay. But it's going to be a few years. Peyton Wilson. I don't know what a few years means, but 3 or 4. And then what happens? And then everything is tops. I don't know. Tyler Black, Milwaukee, out of 999. Denzel Clark out of 499. Oakland. Brady House. Look at a big, thick patch auto. Wow, this is pretty. 2 out of 3. Nolan Jones for Cleveland. Wow, look at that. I hope so. I mean, how am I going to collect all my Wander Francos if they aren't printing them yet? 2 out of 3 for Cleveland. That's a pretty one. That's some low numbered stuff. Benny Montgomery. How will I start collecting my new favorite team, the Tampa Bay Rays? If they don't produce a 2022 Series 1. TJ White out of 210 for Washington. Cade Povich out of 499. Brent Bergert, San Diego, hidden gem. I don't know. There's Colton Cowser. That's nice. Out of 83 for Baltimore. That's pretty.
Oh, that is so weird. Tag, not. It's the tag part of the
Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I imagine, Matt, that's why you're seeing the push on Bowman's Best that you are. I think Bowman's Best is high, but I think that's why you're seeing that is because of that. Out of 24 Jordan VRs, Philly. Ben Kasperius, Los Angeles, out of 249.
You have the next size up from 130 on the top loader?
Next size up is, I don't think we have 168, so you have to jump to 180.
You have 180.
Yeah, I have more here.
And 165, it's heavy.
Boston, Daniel McElvaney. Oh, look, this Henry Davis. Out of 210. 2 Henry Davis out of 210. For Pittsburgh, that's nice. Edwin Arroyo. So I imagine that's why the push on Bowman's Best that there is, so who knows. Mason Black, San Francisco out of 75. But does that kill Thunder for the series 1, you know? I don't know. Logan Henderson, Milwaukee out of 999. Gyro Solis, Houston out of 10. Carson Williams, I'm sorry, Tampa Bay Rays out of 10. That's pretty. Look how pretty that thing is. 4 out of 10. Ethan Wilson. I'm done. I think my singing days are done. So just off the top of my head, you could do it to the, what can you do? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, right? Twinkle, twinkle, wander star. How I covet all your cards. And I would sing that one every day. Last 6 box opening mojo. Go ahead. Take it. Would you make up your mind?
You.
I'm trying to, and then you say toss it, I go to toss it, you get back in the way again, goofball.
I said it, you didn't react for like a good 4 seconds.
They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, the Wanderer. I like that one. Drew Gray out of 249 Chicago. Drew Gray, I don't know. West Cath, Chicago. Well, I'm assuming that he's a White Sox. Drew Gray is. Out of 81, Rosario is Dominican. Mason Miller, Oakland. Sam Bachman. Getting low. Let's get up higher. Cooper Bowman out of 499. He's a Yankee. Joe Mack, Miami. Francisco Nina. New Decade. Dominican. Luke Murphy. Did we say Luke Murphy was a Dodger? Or an Angel?
Luke Murphy is
An Angel. Luke Murphy's an Angel. Dominic Hamill is a Met, right? Max Muncy, Oakland out of 9.99. Noah Miller out of 27. Twins. Garrett Mitchell, that's a nice one. Out of 199. Mealy Wake, Jacob Steinmetz, Arizona. Kyle Manzardo. I'm gonna have to start working on the checklist for Leaf Metal. If they don't hurry up, I'm not gonna wait longer. Ricky Tideman, Toronto. I think I'm gonna start working on it tomorrow myself. Zavala, Texas, out of 87. 2 out of 87. Brady House, because I've got 4 cases of hobby and 4 cases of jumbo, and they are just itching to be broken. And if I don't hurry up and do something, I'm going to break them myself. Bryce Miller, Seattle. There's that Mason Miller again. That's a good product. The checklist is good too. I put a link to the checklist in there, so I hope you guys saw that. You know, this is the Leaf Metal draft is. It's been good every year we've opened it. And it's going to be good again, no doubt. Quincy Hamilton out of 9.99. Ryan Bliss out of 4.99. Daniel Lantigua out of 160. Dominican. Ottenbright. Philly out of 190. And Ian Mahler, Texas Rangers. And I forgot we have that too. So we got a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming. I feel like I ordered something else today. What else did I order today? Tanner Colehep, Detroit out of 9.99. Caleb Roberts for Arizona out of 2.49. Yasser Mercedes, Dominican. Mason Miller for Oakland out of 200. Joe Rock, Colorado. Rocky. Joe Rock for the Rockies. I like it. Connor Norby, Baltimore out of 9.99. McKaysey, Cleveland out of 133. Austin Wells, future thread. Wow, that means we got a Brandon Marsh auto. Oh, nice. Brandon Marsh auto. 59 out of 99. For the Angels. I like it. Jordan Lawler, Arizona. Drew Gray, Chicago Cubs out of 9.99. Michael Morales, Seattle out of 131. Brady House, Washington. Good luck, Max. I hope it works out for you. Washington Nationals. I mean, we know it won't, but it's nice. So, Josiah Gray autograph for the Washington Nationals. And Jake Fox, Cleveland. Hey, Jesse, what, you going to be around after this? Are you going to hang out? Man, those 2 dogs out there brawling. Angel Cruz out of 9.99, Dominican. Jake Fox, Cleveland out of 4.99. Dayton Dooney. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that net. Dayton Dooney. That's crazy. Kansas City. I might have to collect that guy. Colton Montgomery, Chicago. Colson Montgomery, sorry. Annette, who's Colson Montgomery play for? Colson, C-O-L-S-O-N. It looks like he might be a White Sox. Kumar Rocker. he goes with the Mets.
Here's a White Sox.
White sock for Colson Montgomery. That's kind of neat that guy's last name is Dooney. I like it. You know, he's a fantastic player, too. Edwin Rosario out of $9.99. Griff McGarry out of $4.99. Jose Pena out of, oh no, it's not numbered, Hidden Gems. Jose Pena for the Phillies. Jordan Wicks, Chicago. Jordan Wicks. Jordan Wicks is a Cub?
Yeah.
Jordan Wicks out of 75 auto for the Cubs. Jaden Hill. Ves Kath, Chicago. Ves Kath is a White Sox, I believe, out of 195. Cameron Cawley, Texas, out of 499. Randy DeJesus, Dominican. Look at that. Where do you put your auto way over there? That's where you got to put your auto. McDermott, Chase McDermott, Ball State. Hey, Nat, Chase McDermott.
He is C-H-A-Y.
C-E, yeah.
Yeah, he's an Astro.
Houston Astros, Chase McDermott. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Houston, out of 499. Elmer does not go with Rodriguez Cruz to me. Andrew Painter for the Phillies out of 999. I know that's probably just me. Jarlin De La Paz, Dominican. Chad Dallas for the Blue Jays out of 64. Auto. And Ryan Holgate here. It might take a minute or two to get everything wrapped up so we can recap at the end.
You're on your last box.
Yeah, last 6 boxes.
What?
I opened 6 boxes. Drew Gray out of 182 for Chicago. I think he was a Cub, right? Christian Franklin.
Where is the Cubs?
Christian Franklin's definitely a Cub out of 499. Kierstad, Future Threads. Denzel Clark autograph for Oakland. Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill. DePaula out of 180. Kevin Kopps out of 249 for San Diego. Cases, Future Threads. Boston. Logan Henderson. Mealy Wake. Colson Montgomery is a White Sox. Colson Montgomery. So what else? Anyone have anything else going on fun? Nobody else? Matt's going to be out of town. Brady Allen out of 218. Mason Black, there's a giant out of 249. Junior Quezada. Cooper Bowman is a Yankee. And Triantos. Everyone ever seen the movie The Interns with oh my goodness. Yeah. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. In there, they have the guys who sell used scooters to old people. That's what Matt Bischoff does. Out of 79, Angel Cruz, Dominican. Out of 499, Alcantara, Dominican. I was at an auction one day, and out of 24, look at that sweet DePaula. And there were several of those mobility things there. And Matt was there. I was like, hey, Matt, what's going on? Denzel Clark. And so then we got to talking, and he was telling me about how he takes them and refurbishes them and then sells them, you know, at different places. It must be working out for him because he drives a Range Rover and he has a pretty sweet setup of grills. He's got diamonds in them and stuff. I don't know. Must be working. Owen Kellington, Pittsburgh, out of 75. Out of 499, Marcelo Mayer. Yoelqui Cespedes, Future Threads for Chicago. Wes Kath, he's a White Sox. Joe Mack. I just told everybody you did that, Matt. You're killing me. You're killing my jokes here. They're not very good to start with. Milcar Perez out of 121. Colson Montgomery out of 499. Kierstad again. That's the third one I think of those Future Threads. Look at Dodger. Nick Castrini. And Ruben Ibarra. Why?
There's like 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them in here.
Noel Cleveland out of 175.
Not the same material.
Cade Brown is a Cleveland Indian out of 249.
So you're getting low on the stuff here, and that's what brings
San Diego Ryan Bergert. Hidden gem. Ooh, look at that Jordan Lawler. First Jordan Lawler for Arizona. Matt the joke killer. Out of 85, Maddox Bruns. On it, truthfully, I don't know what kind of sales Matt is into, but you know, he shows up here in flip-flops and a wife beater all the time, so I don't know what it is, and he's on the job, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to know. Maddox Bruns for the Dodgers out of 85. Out of 499, Paguero. Justin Henry Malloy, Atlanta. Not sure. Brady House, Washington Nationals autograph. Tyler McDonough. Tyler McDonough is a Boston, right? Out of 220, Shane Pants. Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys about the collection I went and looked at. You guys want to hear about my collection I went and looked at? Now that there's only 7 of you left. Now it's the hardcore group. We've gotten rid of the riffraff. Kevin Copps, Arkansas. Out of 58, Fernando Paguero. Mason Miller, Oakland, out of 200. And then Brock Selvage. I don't know who that is. So early on, I went and looked at a collection, and the guy wasn't ready to part with it yet. And then he came in yesterday, and I went and looked at it. Was it yesterday? Yeah. I think it was yesterday. Out of 499, Lantigua. Ooh, look at that. Oh, snap. You know, this one's worth some money right here. Holy moly. Wander Franco Pulse. Woo. That's worth a couple of bucks. Look at that pretty thing. My goodness. I like it. I guarantee you that's worth a few bucks. Ethan Wilson, Phillies, out of 99. Man, these things are just coming out with rough corners. Dang. And Henry Davis, Pittsburgh. So anyway, nice guy, very nice guy. He just not willing. He wasn't ready to part with his collection back then. And I'd forgotten. I went out and looked at it again. I'd forgotten all the cool stuff he has. Sandy Koufax rookie, Killebrew rookies. Out of 999, Cal Conley. 8 or 9 Mantles. Jackson Jobe for Detroit out of 499. Austin Wells is Yankee. Bryce Miller, who I don't know who has the Blue Jays. I mean the Rays, but that's a good one right there. Bryce Miller for Seattle Auto. Manzardo. Max has a raise? Oh, Max leaves and we hit that big fat one. Well, when he wakes up tomorrow, he can see it and be happy. Brandon Boyseer out of 999. And I wanted that dumb collection the minute that I saw it. Back when? 208. And I looked at it. Reggie Preciado, I think he's a Cub. Chicago. And Calvin Ziegler. And is, I think, a Yankee, right? Calvin Ziegler and Harry Ford. But after going through... I'm sorry. Calvin Ziegler is a Met. After going through that entire thing, going through everything, you know what? I ended up leaving without it. Ethan Wilson. Not that I don't want it or I'm not going to buy it. I just don't think. I had offered him $15,000 originally out of 76 Chicago White Sox. Benjamin Bailey. Jackson Glenn. And part of the reason I offered him that, Jackson Glenn is a Pirate and McCade Brown is a Rocky. Part of the reason I offered him that much is because I wanted to have that in the shop. And when he wasn't ready to sell, of course, you know, he's not ready to sell. And I just couldn't bring myself to offer that again. And I explained it to him nicely. And he had someone else who had taken a look at it, was going to make another offer. And I told him, you know, I would love to have last shot at it. Chase Petty, Minnesota Twins, out of 249. And if he gives it to me, you know, Chalice from the Dominican League. David Hamilton, Milwaukee. Edwin Arroyo from Seattle. Will Bednar, he's a Giant. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I would love to have it. I would love to have it. I honestly would, but it just may not happen. You know, they can't all work out. Nick Bush out of 999 for Colorado. Alex Ulola out of 180. Who's this guy play for, Net? ULLOA. Out of 180.
Astros.
He's an Astro. Eric Rivera, I think he's an Angel. Hidden Gems. James Triantos out of 84. Triantos a Cub? IAN. So we'll see how things happen. It's hard for me to walk away from collections. Any collection. Hard for me to walk away. Jackson Wolf out of 199, San Diego. Max Ferguson, San Diego again, out of 499. Bryce Jarvis, Hidden Gem for Arizona. Hey, look at this. Nolvi. That's a nice one. Autograph out of 99 for Seattle. And Jake Fox, Cleveland. Colton Cowser out of 999 for the Orioles. Jordan McCants out of 499 for Miami. Jordan Groshans out of 199 for the Blue Jays. Brendan Beck. Brendan Beck, a Yankee or a Met? Brendan Beck, I think he's a Yankee. Jackson Jobe, Detroit. And the last pack. And then we're going to have to wait for everybody. Khalil Watson, Miami Marlins out of 78. Noah Miller out of 999 for Minnesota. Jake Smith, Los Angeles. Jake Smith in it. I think he's a Dodger. And Michael McGreevy out of 215 for the Cardinals. Kumar is a Met.
He is an angel.
Clearly I was wrong. He's an angel. All right, while we're waiting for a minute for them to get caught up. Looks like it's going to take longer than a minute. Let's see if I can find that. Jesse, you here? There's still something I want to talk to you about. Here it is, right here, Jesse. I think it needs to be graded. That's how that Stadium Club members only set. It's really nice. It's very clean. Here's these.
Are you going to pull the dimensions up top?
Do you have everything? Here, Ian. There's no internationals.
Alright, go ahead, start doing
Here.
3 international. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with the international. International. Oh, let me clean this off real quick. What do I do with it? Internationals. Paula out of 180. Non-autograph. Autograph Quezada. Angel Cruz out of 79. Alcantara out of 499. Paula, 15 out of 24. That's a nice one. De Jesus. De Los Santos. Every time I go time, I see that. Looks like it says 1 of 1. Quarter Real out of 499. Mercedes autograph. Corella out of 55. De La Paz autograph. Perez out of 249. Patch auto De Leon. Not numbered. Junior Garcia out of 195. Mercado out of 166. Chalice out of 999. Daniel Lantigua auto out of 160. Mercedes auto. Angel Cruz out of 999. Edwin Rosario out of 999. De Jesus autograph. De La Paz autograph. Lantigua out of 499. Peguero out of 499. And a Peguero auto out of 58. Edwin Rosario auto out of 81. Nina auto, not numbered. Harold Grant out of 999. Sandy Sanchez auto. Mercedes auto. Corella out of 499. De Los Santos autograph. Juan Martinez out of 999. Chalice out of 154. Tavera auto. Mercado out of 9. 8 out of 9. That's nice. Yeah, I'll call you, Jesse. Sandy Sanchez auto. Edwin Rosario out of 249. Manolfi Jimenez, patch auto, not numbered. Harold Grant, patch auto, not numbered. Twitchmas, quit licking me, dude. Junior Garcia out of 999 prospect. Twitchy comes over here, and he basically is licking my kneecaps when he walks over here, little weird dog. Willie Fannis out of 49, and I can't do anything about it. Patch. Nah, Kumar Rocker is a Yankee. Met. Henry Tejada, Dominican, out of 249. Out of 150, Cordreal. CC Sabathia is in the wrong spot. Out of 49, he's an Indian.
Seriously?
I don't know. Edwin Rosario out of 49.
Well, they'll be
Patch
shown
auto.
again when we put them up there. We're getting them now.
Alcantara out of 499. Dominican. Javier Pena, patch auto. Man, these patch autos are beat. Corners. These kind of things are beat up, guys. And out of 999, Francisco Nina. We'll cover my Giants real quick. Not very many this time. Last time there was more. Bednar. Mason Black out of 249. Bachman, he's not a Giant. Mason Black out of 75. Relic. Bednar Auto out of 99. Bednar out of 499. Bednar again. I don't know. Mason Black Auto. Gyro Future Threads. And Rohan Handa Auto. Rohan. All right, while we're waiting for them to catch up. No one has any fun stories? There's 7 whole people watching. Of the 7 people that are left, how many people are actually here? Matt, are you here? I know Max is gone. Somewhere is Rebel hanging out, I assume. But who else? Is anyone else actually here? And Annette stepped on Twitchy and just threw the cards everywhere.
Yes.
And Annette just... It's a good thing everything is sleeved and top-loaded.
I'm so sorry.
It's a good thing everything is sleeved and top-loaded. Hello, what's going on, Bryce?
Sorry, boy.
Bryce was here to see the great...
Fumble.
Boston. Chicago Cubs. Chris is here. Boston. If hey Nat, get somebody to take these, please. If Chris Bourbon were here, he'd be saying bumbling, rumbling, stumbling. Arizona, what are you doing? Right there. Hey, head them off so they're not touching each other. Well, that's good. It's keeping me company too. Jordan Lawler autograph. These are all Arizona. Caleb Roberts. Bryce Jarvis patch. Chad Patrick out of 73. Caleb Roberts out of 999. Del Castillo out of 999. Bryce Jarvis patch. Ryan Bliss out of 489. Caleb Roberts out of 249. Jacob Steinmetz auto. Jacob Steinmetz auto. Is there 3? Ah, Jacob Steinmetz out of 499. Who's this guy? Alec Thomas. Prospect Materials Signature Orange. Out card number 10. Alec Thomas. I don't know who he is. Ryan Bliss out of 499. And Caleb Roberts auto. Arizona. Next up is Atlanta. Justin Henry Malloy auto. Cal Conley out of 999. Cal Conley auto. And Luke Waddell out of 180. Or is it Waddle? I'm going to go with Waddell. It sounds better. Who would this be? Baltimore Orioles. Carlos Tavera. This is the worst autograph I have honestly ever seen.
That's a stroller autograph.
Yep. No, this is a different one. It doesn't look like anything. Donta Williams out of 499. John Rhodes auto. Connor Norby out of 999. Heston patch. Colton Cowser out of 499. Connor Norby out of 121. Connor Norby out of 999. Colton out of 999. Future Threads back to back. That's 3 of those for Heston. Colton Cowser, sorry, auto out of 83. And John Rhodes out of 128. Next up, Boston Tristan Casas patch. Nathan Hickey out of 200. Marcelo out of 499. Daniel McElvaney, hidden gem. Tristan Casas patch. This one's pretty cool. The Fredlin, what does it say? Passing the torch. Fredlin, Jaron Duran. Pretty sweet. Nathan Hickey out of 249. Tyler McDonough auto. Tristan Casas patch. Elmer out of 499. And Nathan Hickey out of 208. Chicago Cubs out of 84. James Triantos. Drew Gray. I'm not sure why Drew Gray is in here, but he is. Preciado autograph. Drew Gray out of 182. You should have one of them back here. Christian Franklin out of 499. Triantos auto. Drew Gray out of 999. Jordan Hicks out of 75 auto. Drew Gray out of 249. Drew Gray auto and Jordan Wicks out of 499. Chicago White Sox. Benjamin Bailey out of 76. Yokwee patch. Wes Kath patch auto. That's nice. Colson Montgomery out of 499. Brooks Goswin out of 499. Colson Montgomery auto. Wes Kath out of 195. Tanner McDougal out of 499. And Colson again out of 499. Next up is Cincinnati. Matthew Nelson patch auto out of 49. That's nice. Nick Lodolo out of 49 patch. Jose Torres for the Reds auto. Jose Toro out of 82, out of 92, sorry. Thomas Farr out of 499 for the Reds. Austin Hendrick patch. Austin Hendrick patch. De La Cruz out of 249 for Cincinnati. Justice Thompson, Cincinnati, hidden gem auto. Matthew Nelson out of 99. Auto. Matthew Nelson out of 190. And Andrew Abbott out of 499. Cleveland Indians, Tommy Mace, auto. CC Sabathia out of 49. Noel out of 175. Gavin Williams out of 249. Nikhazy out of 499. Tommy Mace out of 99. CC Sabathia patch. Nikhazy out of 999. Nikhazy out of 133. Jake Fox out of 499. Tommy Mace out of 230. 2 out of 3. Very nice. Nolan Jones. Patch auto. That's nice. Ryan Webb auto. CC Sabathia patch. Noel out of 249. And Carson Tucker out of 199 patch. What are you working on, Bryce? Just generally working? Or something specific? Got some project you got to get done? McCade Brown, Colorado, out of 249. Nick Bush out of 999. Nick Bush out of 499. Hunter Goodman out of 499. Jaden Hill out of 234. Evan Justice auto. Hunter Goodman out of 121. McCade Brown auto. McCade Brown auto. And Tovar Hidden Gems auto. Detroit Tigers, Jackson Jobe out of 499. Tyler Madison out of 121. Tyler Madison out of 249. Out of 199, Jackson Jobe patch. Tanner Colehep out of 210. Auto. Tanner Colehep out of 999. Another Tanner Colehep auto out of 210. Spencer Torkelson patch. Ty Madden out of 215. Tyler Madison auto. Tyler Madison out of 84. Tyler Madison auto. Yariel Gonzalez hidden gem. And Brant Herder hidden gem. Aha. Loa out of 180 for Houston. Solis Houston auto. Quincy Hamilton out of 999 patch. Quincy Hamilton out of 121. Quincy Hamilton out of 999. Chase McDermott auto. Uloa out of 109. Chase McDermott out of 122. And Craig Biggio patch out of 199. Shane Panzini out of 220. Hope you're not bagging up everything I got to sleeve. I mean, I got to show. Shane Panzini out of Kansas City, 220. Carter Jensen out of 999. Carter Jensen out of 499. Dayton Dooney, my new favorite player, auto. Sarantola out of 499. Out of 80, Panzini. Sarantola auto. Asa Lacy patch. Asa Lacy patch. Carter Jensen. I don't know why he's in here. That shouldn't be, but that's all right. Sarantola auto. Kuderna out of 499. Asa Lacy patch. You can build a jersey now. Peyton Wilson autograph. And Kuderna out of 175 auto. Eric Rivera, Angels, auto. Jake Smith, Angels, auto. Brett Carey, auto. Brandon Marsh, patch auto out of 99. Luke Murphy, auto. Brandon Marsh, patch. Luke Murphy, auto out of 77. Brandon Marsh, patch. Luke Murphy out of 999. Kai Bush out of 78. And Landon Marceau, auto out of 72. Well, pretty good. Pretty good for the Angels. Jordan McCants out of 499. This is Miami. Out of 78, Khalil Watson. Brady Allen out of 218. Tanner Allen auto, sorry. Khalil Watson out of 172. Joe Mack out of 249, Miami. Tanner Allen out of 187. Tanner Allen auto. Out of 99, Tanner Allen patch auto. That's nice. Joe Mack out of 110. Cody Morissette auto for Miami. Tanner Allen out of 499. Joe Mack auto. Joe Mack auto. Yeah, pretty close. And Cody Morissette auto. All pretty good. Dodgers, Maddox Bruns out of 85. Nick Nastrini, sorry, patch auto. Kasparius out of 249. Maddox Bruns out of 205. Hugh Beck out of 249. Hugh Beck out of 499. Nastrini out of 999. Nastrini patch auto. Maddox Bruns out of 205. Ben Kasparius out auto. Castrini out of 249. Maddox Bruns out of 999. Maddox Bruns out of 139. And Kasparius auto. Milwaukee Brewers, Logan Henderson auto. Logan Henderson out of 999. David Hamilton auto. Garrett Mitchell patch out of 199. Tyler Black out of 999. Darrell Hamilton auto. Alex Benalis out of 499. Ethan Murray out of 999. Alex Benalis auto. Tyler Black out of 190 auto. And Garrett Mitchell patch. Minnesota, Noah Miller out of 999. Cade Povich out of 499. Christian Encarnacion Strand auto. Christian McLeod auto. Chase Petty out of 459. Christian McLeod auto. Chase Petty out of 249. Noah Miller out of 27. Encarnacion Strand auto out of 72 as well, auto. Hajar out of 249. New York Mets, Kumar Rocker relic. Calvin Ziegler auto. JT Schwartz out of 215. Kumar Rocker out of 80, 1 out of 80. Christian Scott auto. Christian Scott auto. Calvin Ziegler auto. Dominic Hamill out of 499. Dominic Hamill out of 205. Dominic Hamill out of 27. JT Schwartz auto out of 149. And JT Schwartz out of 999. Oakland A's. Mason Miller out of 200 auto. Denzel Clark auto. Denzel Clark auto. Denzel Clark out of 211. Denzel Clark auto. Hope he's a good player. Geloff auto. Max Muncy out of 249. Mason Miller auto out of 200. Mason Miller auto. Max Muncy out of 999. Denzel Clark out of 499, and Mason Miller out of 200. Net them on my last deck. New York Yankees, Brendan Beck auto. Austin Wells patch. Cooper Bowman auto. Austin Wells patch. Cooper Bowman out of 499. Cooper Bowman auto. Tyler Hardman out of 249. Austin Wells patch. Tyler Hardman out of 499. And Cooper Bowman out of 205. Oh. Phillies, Ethan Wilson out of 99 patch auto. Jordan VRs out of 24. Griff McGarry out of 999. Griff McGarry auto. Ethan Wilson out of 999. Micah Ottenbright auto out of 190. Griff McGarry out of 499. Jose Pena auto. Andrew Painter out of 999. Ethan Wilson out of 210. VRs out of 499. McGarry out of 499. McGarry auto. And Future Threads, My Cable out of 49. Patch. My Cable. Henry Davis, Future Materials. Patch. Owen Kellington out of Pittsburgh. I don't know what I'm saying. Henry Davis out of 210 auto. Henry Davis out of 210. Let's see, that's 164 and 112 out of 210, both autos. Mike Jarvis auto. Jackson Glenn auto. Henry Davis out of 249. Mike Jarvis out of 249. Lonnie Smith auto. Jackson Glenn auto. There's another Henry Davis patch. Henry Davis out of 999. Mike Jarvis out of 70. And Owen Kellington out of 249. San Diego, Ryan Bergert auto. Jackson Wolf out of 999. Max Ferguson out of 499. Kevin Kopps out of 249. Ryan Bergert auto. James Wood out of 121. James Wood out of 231. Kevin Kopp patch. James Wood out of 999. Robert Gasser auto and James Wood auto. Seattle, Bryce Miller auto. Novi Marte auto. Patch auto out of 99. That's nice. Perez out of 121. Bryce Miller auto. Edwin Arroyo auto. Michael Morales out of 131. Bryce Miller auto. Milcar Perez out of 999. 6 out of 7. Emerson Hancock Future Thread. It's been nice if that had an auto on it. Good patch. Edwin Arroyo auto. Edwin Arroyo out of 999. Bryce Miller out of 106. Michael Morales out of 249. Luis Curvelo auto. And Andy Thomas out of 249. St. Louis, Michael McGreevy auto out of 215. Austin Love auto. Joshua Baez patch auto out of 149. Zane Mills out of 499. Brendan Donovan Hidden Gems auto. Gordon Graceffo out of 999. Joshua Baez auto. And Mick Greavy out of 249. Very nice hit on the Wander Franco Pulse for Tampa Bay Rays. That's all you got to know about that one. Carson Williams auto out of 10. 4 out of 10. Drew Baker auto. Kyle Manzaro patch auto. Manzardo. Drew Baker auto. Taj Bradley auto. Hidden gem auto. Kyle Manzardo, geez, out of 83 auto. Cooper Kinney auto. Wow, a lot of autos. Mason Howard non-auto out of 499. And Carson Williams out of 174. Rays did well. Texas Rangers out of 999. Mitch Bratt. Aaron Zavala patch auto out of 49. Aaron Zavala out of 499. Cameron Colley out of 499. Out of 87, Aaron Zavala. Mitch Bratt out of 189. Ian Mahler out of 499. Mitch Bratt out of 499. And Cameron Colley out of 499. Leaf Metal Draft will be a lot of fun. Toronto Groshans out of 199. Gunnar Hoglund out of 499. Chad Dallas out of 64. Ricky Tideman out of 999. Ricky Tideman out of 220. Addison Barger hidden gem. And Ricky Tideman out of 219. So that's what I'm gonna work on tomorrow, so I can get that done. And for the Nationals, last team, Brady House autograph. TJ White out of 210. TJ White auto out of 210. Brandon, Bosier auto. Brandon Bosier out of 999. Brady House patch. Josiah Gray patch auto. There's another Brady House patch. There's Brandon again out of 499. Brady House patch number 3. Dalen Lyle out of 499. TJ White auto. TJ White out of 74. There's Brandon out of 121 and Dustin Sains out of 190. All right, guys, that one's done. Now I'm going to go do something else. So I appreciate you guys buying in. That one took a little while, but I figured it was going to take a little while. It is what it is. You just deal with it and you move on. I will get with you guys tomorrow on what we're going to do, and we'll get some breaks done. So you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will talk to you soon.